Host, the incomparable Nancy O'Dell.
Okay, Nancy, first question.
Well, that's a nice introduction.
How was your face after the habaneros?
Oh, she and Kayfer did the pepper challenge.
After what?
The pepper challenge.
Oh, the pepper challenge. Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, I was like, my tongue was like hot for the next 5 hours. I think I dreamt about eating the hot pepper.
Oh my gosh.
But you know, it was all for a good cause. So
Right.
it was to raise awareness for ALS. So I was glad to do it.
Right on. And as an ambassador, so
Exactly.
yeah, exactly. That's
so,
awesome.
hey, Nancy, big show coming up, and they move it back to New York for the first time in a long time.
Yeah.
What's that like?
I know, all in honor of the anniversary. So I'm sure that it's going to lend to the excitement because it is something different and being back in New York, a little chillier. So it's going to be interesting to see because a lot of the nominees, the performers, are going to be wearing white roses because of the Me Too movement, whereas at the Golden Globes, they wore black. They're going to have on the white roses because of the Me Too movement here. So with the weather being a little bit colder, got to see how they're going to incorporate that into their outfits. But the live show is always so much fun because it's so unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen when the celebrities interact and who's going to be a fan of who and who goes crazy when they see somebody else and they become just a fan and not a celebrity themselves. And it's going to be totally raw. That will happen an hour before the Grammys themselves live on the red carpet. We'll be hosting that and talking about some of the collaborations to come, like Miley Cyrus and Elton John are going to be performing together, supposedly one of his very famous songs. I know. So I want to find out how that collaboration started. So we'll be talking to them about that. And hopefully Beyonce and Jay-Z, you know, might come up on the red carpet and we can find out if Jay-Z is going to be performing or not. It hasn't been announced, but of course they probably wouldn't tell us until the very last minute. Would love to see a duet, a family feud by them. That would be awesome. Yes.
I have a question,
so maybe
Nancy.
we can just convince them.
You've been doing a great job. You're kind of
Yes.
ruling the red carpet for years. You guys are really good at this. I've often wondered, I think it's a really hard job. Who's the most difficult celebrity to deal with on the red carpet? You see them coming and you start to get ready.
You start to prepare?
Yeah.
Well, it can depend on, you know, what kind of outfit they have on, to be honest with you. Because if they have like this really, you know, if they have like a risque outfit, then you all of a sudden got to figure out how to shoot it so you don't like break any kind of TV rules, you know? You don't have a wardrobe malfunction. Or they have like a big old like skirt. I've had difficulty like where somebody has like the skirt's so big that I can't get close enough to them to get the microphone where they can actually hear me. So sometimes, especially at the Grammys where it's crazy wardrobe, usually, you know, sometimes that lends to a challenge itself. I remember Madonna showing up one year where it was in like a really risque outfit, and it was like, you have to make the decision. Do I talk to her about it, or am I going to get in trouble with the network if
You
I
can't
talk
ignore
to her
Madonna.
about this?
Right? You can't let Madonna pass without talking.
Yeah.
That's a tough spot.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I can't wait to
these
see
last-minute decisions because it's live.
Exactly.
It's stressful.
It's a gameplay announcement. Nancy, I can't wait to see what you wear on the red carpet and Facebook living it for the first time too. So this is going to be great.
Cool.
As well as on our sister station, CBS.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Great.
Always unpredictable. And the Grammys, you know, I mean, I can't complain about my job. One of the best concert ever. You get you know, like 50 concerts in one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, all these weird amalgamations of people that you would
people
never put together in the same room, and then they're on the stage together. It's great. Thank you, Nancy O'Dell.
Thanks, Nancy. Tell Kayfer I said, hey.
Bye. Good to talk to you guys.
You got it.
She's so calm and poised. I love it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when something like
It
that
is
happens,
crazy on
it's
the
like,
red
what
carpet.
do you do? And she just make it a game time decision.
Exactly. Because that's a tough decision. Thinking, you have to talk to Madonna.
Right. How could you not?
But then how are you going to bring that
just shoot
outfit?
You
from
just
the
put the
neck.
hand on the lens like this. You see through the hole. Yeah, right there. That's all we can show you.
Hey, time now is 8:24.